Hi guys, Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my HerballyHip tribe doing? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say is allegedly. Okay, in this little session, I want to go over two things. I want to do an open read on Bondi. Head of DOJ says that they have to buy, that they are not, that they don't have to bring Garcia home. What the hell? Why are you so evil? So evil, all of you. You know that you put an innocent man and sent you don't need, you did something wrong by sending all of them. They haven't had due process. This man is completely innocent. You've admitted he's innocent, and you're like, oh well. Devil energy. The next one I read about is Orange Menace and the El Salvador leader. What was their meeting about? What were they talking about? And you know, he has nerve coming to the United States. What the hell did he come here for? He has nerve coming here. You bought human beings, and you know one of them was sent here illegally. They're all sent here illegally because they didn't get due process. But one is super illegally because he didn't do anything. And you know he didn't do anything. It's disgusting. And you have the nerve to come to the United States after our judges, our federal judges and our Supreme Court have demanded that you send back Garcia. And send back the rest of the prisoners because they shouldn't have went in the first place. I'm not even saying prisoners. I'm saying human beings. Okay? I'm not even going to say immigrants. Human beings. Okay, so let me see what I should do. Probably true crime's going to be the whole day because they're just committing crimes. But let's see if we choose what lies beneath. Clear. Open read. Bondi, head of DOJ, says they don't have to bring Garcia home. Should I use true crime? No. Clear. Should I use what lies beneath? Yes. Okay. So for this one, we're going to use what lies beneath. Okay. Clear. Spirit. Orange Menace and the El Salvador leader. What was their meeting about? Open read. Should I use what lies beneath? Okay, so it's going to be what lies beneath for both of these readings. So, let me go ahead and shuffle, and I'll be right back. Okay, so what's the deal with Bondi? Specifically, the Orange Menace is also saying he's not going to return him either. But let's look at Bondi. What's the energy around her whole, like, open read? Okay, on the bottom, game over. So she's not going to be successful. She's going to be in trouble. I think that this might get her removed from office or arrested or something. Let's see. It's game over. I like seeing that card. Getting played, manipulated, lies, and control. Okay, this is what I got. This is a message to MAGA, to immigrants who believed in MAGA. You got played, manipulated, lied, and controlled. Should never have trusted this man. Okay? That's what I'm getting with that. Okay, another message came. It's not just immigrants. It's also all of MAGA. Have specifically to the Latino people, Latin people who came here, the immigrants who came here who believed in the Orange Menace. This is to them. It's also to the rest of MAGA. Okay, Okay, that's what I got with this. She's just a MAGA hater. She has a very bad energy. She's a hater. She's a MAGA hater. Game over. Are police going to come for her? Or military? Somebody? She going to get arrested? Yeah, well, look what's right next to it. She's going to want to run away. Because this is a constitutional crisis. She is refusing, and Trump is refusing, federal judges and also the Supreme Court. Because the judges said you need to bring, the federal judge in the first place said, don't you take those men out of here, or those people out of here. I think there was a couple women too. Don't take those people out of here. And then they did it anyway. Okay, so now you already defied the federal judge then. Then it all went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said you have to bring Garcia back for due process. They'd say you have to bring everybody back for due process? I need to check that up. And if anybody in the chat knows, let me know that below. I'll probably have looked it up by then. Or did the Supreme Court only talk about Garcia? Okay. And she has a lot of anger issues. Anger management issues. I don't know why. You're not having things done to you. You're doing horrible things to other people. But she's a very angry, mean person. Bank failure. I'm just looking at the word failure. This whole thing is going to fail. And look what's above it. Police. I think she's going to get in trouble and get arrested for this. It's very illegal. It's insane. Okay, I'm getting that we need to use our emotional intelligence about this situation. And everyone, MAGA or not, needs to use your emotional intelligence and say, this is wrong. There is no excuse for this. No excuse at all. You do not do this. You do not sell human beings. Outdated, expired, disused, old news, and discarded. And I believe that's what's going to happen to Bondi. Now, I don't know what this tantric sex has to do with anything. I don't even know if I'm going to try to clarify this. I don't know. Also, right next to it, sex shop. What the hell? Oh, God. In my last reading, I got that, I said, what is the El Salvador leader, what does he want with these people? And he wants to make them into slaves. All right, let me... Because he has women, too. And he don't need just women. Men can be abused, too. I hate to ask this question. God, I get a horrible feeling about this too. Clear. Spirit. In these El Salvador prisons, is there sexual abuse going on? Disgusting. I feel like, literally, I feel like I'm getting nauseated. Literally nauseated talking about this. Okay. Thank God I got that this is going to be stopped. How can people be so evil? How? I don't understand it at all. Clear. Spirit, is Bondi going to be arrested for doing this? For not listening? There you go. Clear. Just to confirm, Is she going to be arrested for not listening to the Supreme Court and federal judges? Yes, clear. Is she also going to be in trouble for selling human beings? Yes, clear. Is she going to be in trouble for not bringing back, for refusing to bring back Garcia? Yes, clear. So is she going to lose her position in the government? Yes, clear. Is this going to happen soon? Yes. Okay. One other question. Clear. Spirit, was there a message in here, the getting played card, was that a message to MAGA? Yes. Okay. And it says that she's going to want to run away. I wonder if she ends up. Clear. Spirit, is Bondi going to end up wanting to run away? Yes. Clear. Will she be successful at running away? No. Okay. Today is a rough day of reading. I can tell you that. Because we're dealing with the most disgusting people. Disgusting, vile people. Okay, the next thing I'm going to shuffle, but the next thing I want to read out is what did the Orange Menace and the El Salvador leader, what did they discuss in that meeting? They didn't even talk, did they even say why he came here? What's the agenda? Why did you come here? They didn't really say anything. They just sat there and acted like two evil devils, smiling at what they're doing. All right, let me shuffle right back. Okay. So what was that meeting between the Orange Menace and the El Salvador leader? What was that meeting about? What did they discuss? This describes the whole thing. They were doing nothing but putting on a show. They were, I thought about that. I got a message in the middle of the night. They were just letting us know that they're the man. We can do whatever we want to, you guys. They're being bullies to the world. Let them know we can do whatever the hell we want. So what are they doing? Putting on a show. They're disgusting. Okay. They've made a lot of bad choices, though. I would say so. From all the disgusting stuff I've read. They are angry, nasty people. They're being investigated. And I believe they're being investigated by the underground people that we're always talking about. KAMALA, Biden, the whole mess of them. Powers to be. We will check on that. This whole thing is illegal as hell, and it's going to get the Orange Menace arrested. It's going to be another reason why he gets arrested. Removed from office. We will clarify that also. Okay, not the promiscuous about the sleeping around, but the haphazardly. These two are talking about the just haphazardly. And it's very irregular. That's another definition, promiscuous. Just haphazardly, just picking people up off the street and sending them to a prison. And in my last reading, I got that he wants to make these people into slaves, and that's what he's doing. Free labor. So disgusting. Did they discuss some type of drugs? Okay, so I'm getting that they were discussing drugs. Maybe there's drug deals that they want to do with each other also. We will confirm that. Okay, again, I got this card again, and I got that the American people need to use their emotional intelligence when it comes to what they are doing to other human beings, to our fellow man. They want to cause fear and worry because they're bullies. They want the world to know that they're the man. They're the men. They're in charge. And you need to be scared. It was a bully act, a bully tactic. That's the whole reason that they did this. They talked about causing lots of chaos. Because the more chaos they cause, they believe, the more people they can arrest and send to these prisons. So cause chaos so no one's looking at how many people we're actually putting in these prisons. And this is just being facetious. I hate nothing about you. They hate everything about everyone. Let's ask a couple of questions. Clear. The meeting between the Orange Menace and the El Salvador leader, was that them being bullies to the world? Yeah. Clear. So they were just putting on a show? Is that correct? Yes. Clear. They also, being bullies, wanted to cause fear and worry. Is that what they were doing? Yes. Clear. Did they talk about causing as much chaos as possible so they can do their deal together? Yeah. Behind the scenes? Yes. Okay. Clear. Did they speak of any type of drug deals between each other? Clear. Spirit, is this being investigated right now by the powers to be? Yes, clear. So underground, this is being investigated, is that correct? Yes, clear. Will the military or the police be getting involved in this situation? Yes. God, it's swinging big time. Clear. Is this going to happen soon? Clear. Spirit, will this be one of the reasons why the Orange Menace gets removed from office? Yes. So, looks like they were discussing making a bunch of bad choices, discussing the sending more prisoners over. They're talking about the selling of drugs. This is for entertainment purposes only. Everything we say is allegedly. This is being investigated. And they want to cause as much chaos so that you aren't paying attention to what they're doing. So that's why you need to use your emotional intelligence to make sure that you don't get caught up in the chaos. You're watching what he is doing. Okay, you guys, that is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Comments and questions, leave them below. Anything you want me to read on, leave it below. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Make sure you do something to make yourself happy today. We are going through some shit, okay? So you need to make yourself happy every day. Get those happy endorphins going, okay, guys? All right, that's it for this one. I have one more video. I'll see you guys soon. Peace, love, and happiness. See you shortly, okay, guys?